And action.
My name is Shorty. You watching this show on John Malin's channel.
Wolfhound.
Wolfhound. Oh!
Put your hands up in the air.
All of the dream.
Come on, come on.
How does it mean when the rhythm is light? There is nothing to be sad.
That's right.
Danger and dance,
Come on, come on.
clapping behind when we're out in this space on the planet of the
Bass. Life, it never die. Women are my favorite guys. Sex, I'm wanting more. Tell the world, stop the war. Boom, hear the bass go zoom. Have a body, feel the groove. Cyber system overload. Everybody move, man.
Whoa, what happened to the last line? Movement. What's happening, guys? Welcome to a grill stream. Gonna grill up some, I think they're ribeye. I think we're gonna grill some ribeye tonight. Hello. Howdy. Disappointed this isn't a, what? Tree trunk removal stream? Oh, no. I paid better people than me to do that, guys. Believe that. Yeah, they took that whole tree down today, and went pretty quick. Who was it? Shane? Somebody said that thing was going to take like longer than a day. It took like 3 hours. They told me it was going to take 6. It took them like 3 hours to bring that tree down. And then they used a stump grinder, ground that. I needed them to get lower than, because those roots were up high, so I needed them to get into the roots, but they said they weren't going to go into the roots. That's a whole other job for the stump grinder, and I'd have to pay more. And I said, damn it, I'll pay more because I got to get those roots out. I had to get them to chew the fuck out of that, because when the driveway people get here, they said they will only take out roots that are under the pavement. So I need those guys to get that as good as possible. And it ended up working. Yeah. Defeated the tree of woe. Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad I had to get rid of it, but man, it was gonna destroy the next the new driveway. Ultimately. Is John in his serial killer phase? Always. Yeah, I just watched that Ed Gein show over on Netflix. It was all right. I think you guys should go watch it. I was telling people on the members only stream last night about it. Talked about it for a little bit. Me, Shane, Chant. Yeah, I think, I don't know, what I'd say, it's 7, I think. I said I'd give it a 7. The acting I thought was pretty damn good. The dude creating an Ed Gein voice, which is like soft, was a bold decision on, I guess, the actor's part. But kudos to him. I think he's a Brit, and he did like a kind of Wisconsin accent, a little Fargo-ish. Where's all the wood? I told him to take it. So get it the fuck out of here. They're probably selling it off to some lumber yard because they kept it in like big pieces. I think they just brought in a truck with a little crane on it. Got them all out of here. Yeah, I just needed it out of here, guys. I got to get this driveway done. Gonna try to see about getting some conduit laid underneath it, going through a centerpiece area that we might one day possibly do something with, in terms of like maybe put a small fountain there. Nothing grand, but a small fountain. I don't know, a shrubbery. I got the grill going already, heating up. 400 Hundy. I thought you said you were moving. Look, things are, it is what it is, man. I got to get this house in order. Doing that driveway is going to be, added value to the next buyer. Also, we had to do the patio. Got the patio all re-stained and resealed. Plus, we got the park across the street is a complete disaster zone. It's a little better now. Like, they're starting to put in some curbs and stuff. But there was it's a giant park over there. Really, there's not a whole lot that they had. A couple pavilions, a baseball diamond, and a small playground. But there's a smaller park over here where it's like all done up. It's nice. People like to go there, walk there, but it's very small. You're going to be bumping into people, but they waited forever to do something with this one. And when this is done, the property value is going to go up because they're putting in a splash pad. I think that's like the pad where your kids go out and the water shoots up from the ground. Going to put that in there. I think they're going to do a new pavilion, concession stand, pickleball court. I guess people like. I never even heard of fucking pickleball until this year. Never even knew it existed. When I was down south in Missouri, I was telling my cousin because she was talking about it. Like, I've never even heard of this, and she's like, "You've never heard of pickleball?" Like, no. Apparently, it's a thing. I don't fucking know. Travis Perrick for 5. Come up on the screen. There we go. John just ordered the final volume of My Hero Academia, volume 42. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about it. I think people like it. Right? Isn't that it? My Hero Academia. Some superhero stuff. Yeah, I think the last newer anime that I watched was season 1 of One Punch Man. I liked it. John Porton, where's the beef? Okay, John, I'll go get the beef. I gotta bring it out here. We're just under 500. Let's do it. Just give me a minute here, guys. Let's see. I'll play something. What am I gonna play? It's like, I don't know, 30 some odd seconds. Can't see shit. Here we'll play this.
Oh, I come from the south, from the deep, deep south, where the fields of cotton just die with blight, and the pappy reads Esquire with delight, while my Alabama mammy plays bridge all night, way down south in Dixie, swinging low.
I had that playing in my head the whole time going to the house. I was almost perfectly on time with that. Let's see. Something's in my yard. What was that? Ribeye steak, guys. Damn. $55.39 for this 3-pack here. Yeah. 500 on the grill. That's what I like. Cook them fast. They don't need to be on there too long. I like them medium rare. But like, even if they're a little redder than I'd like, that's no big deal, because when I put them back in the microwave, it'll kind of cook that out, All right, let me trash this, wash my hands, and then we'll be back for the long run here, whatever that is. Let's see. I wish I had a 30-second Shane clip. Okay, there we go. Play.
I do not deny that my heart has greatly desired this. In place of a dark lord, you would have a queen, not
dark but beautiful and terrible as the dawn, treacherous as the sea, stronger than the foundations of the earth. All shall love me and despair.
You guys getting ASMR out of this? Can you hear the sizzle? Had to get my Tupperware. My tongs that I never wash. Once in a while, Faye will come out and grab these and wash them out. How would I do? Here, let's see what we got. Not a lot to write home about yet. Let's get these turns. Woo-wee. Lord have mercy. We'll give them a frip in a bit. Just saw my door open. Doxed. Huh. I think my dox is out there, guys. You know, I'm out here posting pictures of my front yard where my tree went down. You know, there's some loose out there that can narrow it down real quick. But why? Chilly, 53 degrees, says Joseph. Yeah, probably around there, huh? Oh, yeah, thanks to Indiegogo. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Indiegogo, man, had some kind of thing going on. Crazy, very irresponsible. It lasted, what, like a day or two where they just put everyone's full shipping home address up on there. Doxing everybody. That was part of the El Keon thing, wasn't it? Because he had wrote me that was the whole PTP in Dale's ear. And Dale wrote me and said, hey, when that happened to you, did you have to change your, or what do you say? Did you have to change your, oh, I think it was like reboot, oh, your bank or something like that. I don't know what it was. I'm like, no. And that was it. That was the big John got in Dale's ear and turned him against me. You know what I mean? Like, guys, you got to be careful with these like conspiracy-minded people. Like, I'm conspiracy-minded on like James Gunn. Yeah. So, not in a fashion like that. Everybody's working against me. You know, like, why would they be? So, you know, I'm out here doing what most people should. I'm living my best life, trying to live my best life. Drawing, talking to you guys, getting work done around the house. Not too shabby. I did a frip on there, by the way. It's not a conspiracy story if it's real. Yeah, but it wasn't real, Blast Machine. You know? Right, Wilberforce says, I'm not saying it was Brainiac, but it was Brainiac, Malin. Yeah. Faye's pressuring John to lose weight. No, not really. I started my meat or I don't know, low carb diet a while ago, but man, I've been binging for like 2 weeks. So, just watching my face get fatter again. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get back on this stuff. No biggie. Ooh, this is getting hot. It's getting hot in there. Hold up. Woo. Turn the heat down a little bit. Man, smoke out of my eyes. Burning. I'll be all right. Just another minute on there. Really, it probably doesn't need anything more. But are you happy about the Kickstarter strike predictions? So I saw Shane had something that said Kickstarter strike. But you know what, man? Like, and I'm just like, I'm like, here's what I thought. I'm like, everybody uses clickbait titles, so I'm just like, I'm gonna click on this, and then it's gonna be some bullshit along the way, you know. So I didn't. I have no idea what's going on with it. No idea what's going on with it. If they're going on strike, okay, I don't know. What are they trying to do? All the lefties getting together, trying to unionize. Yeah, how does a website go on strike? Oh, more money. Yeah, more money. Oh, it is a union? Really? They're unionized over there? Okay. I gotta check the heat on my computer. Did John just call Shane bullshit? What? No, I'm just saying, like, you know, a lot of these guys with regular programming got clickbaity things, you know, to get you to watch. And I'm just saying, I saw that it sounded clickbaity, so I didn't check it out. Maybe I should have. Then I'd be able to have an opinion on that point. Oof. What happened then? Yeah, I called them clickbait. Yeah, well, whatever, guys. They're all doing it. Everybody does it. Whatever. Sure, I've done it. All right. Yeah, these are gonna be good. These might be more medium than medium rare because I had it up so high. But you know, no regrets. Let me put these over here. That's where we're gonna go in just a second, guys. Or my little umbrella table. Gotta turn the gas off. Every time before I fired this grill up, I open it up and I check for a mouse. I've opened that thing up numerous times, and there's just like an itty bitty little mouse chilling in there. And I'm like, oh, wouldn't that suck if I would have torched that guy? Because I let the gas build up on the inside. Because not all my burners light. So I'll let the gas build up on the inside. Then I hit that gas, and then it's like a mini explosion on the inside there, which lights all my burners. Unless there's too much gas, and it has blown them all out before. Like backdraft. So I'm going past me. But it's possible that he has. Yeah. Kill the mouse in there. Oh my god, that would suck. That'd be suck if I'm cooking over deep charred mouse. Cecil doesn't care about CG people. What'd Cecil do? Too, Cecil. I wish these things would pop up. I got to double tap everything to get it to show up on screen. Let's see. Hold on. Present. Copy. All right, this is going to be tricky. I don't know if you guys are going to lose me on screen. I'm going to go to the X room and go to the weekly room. And I'll put grill stream. Paste. There we go. All right. So if anybody, Ethan, you want to pop in here or anything like that, you got it. Oh shit! I thought I closed the fucking thing. These fucking iPads. It's all ass backwards. Let's see. Cecil loves Miss Piggy. Cecil doesn't care to be our comedy punching bag as much. Yeah. He wants respect, you know, and that's fine. But you know, when you're a masked character, you know, when Kiss takes off their makeup, you know, Slipknot takes off their mask, you know, there's something about why you have that mask on. People can kind of, I don't know, put things on you that aren't necessarily you. You know, you're almost like a cartoon kind of thing. And once we see who you are, and you know, and some of that charm goes away. So let's see. Hello, Ethan.
Hello, John Mellon. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Chilling, man. It's cool out tonight.
Yeah, it sounds. Nice. It looks nice, and the idea of, you know, cooking, grilling right now just sounds good.
Yeah,
I'd like to go out there and grill.
Ribeyes all set here.
Ooh, what do you do? Like grill 3 of them, and do you share them with your family, or do you just put them in the fridge?
just me. Yeah. So they'll go in the fridge. I've already eaten, but I wanted to get that done because I didn't want to be cooking, you know, at 2 a.m. or something. If I'm even up that late tonight.
You're doing the back on the carnivore diet?
Well, the low carb diet.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm still doing small little cheats. Like I got some sugar-free barbecue sauce that I'll put on there and stuff, you know. So, but who knows how long that's going to last. I got to go to that live concert Friday.
What does that mean? You're going to drink some alcohol?
Yeah.
Consume some alcohol? Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm going to have a good time. I got to have a good time. So, but in the meantime, you know, going to eat a little better and drink a little better, and then I'll blow it all on Friday. But yeah, I've been busy over here moving all the shit out around my tree. They
saw that.
Yeah, they finally cut it down today
because it was right in the middle of your driveway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pushing up the driveway. Yeah, so had to go. So the whole driveway is getting redone, but that part won't be for another probably about 2 weeks. So. Now it's just I got to get that big. I got a big pile of dirt that I got to wheelbarrow back here.
Why didn't whoever built your house take the tree down before building a driveway?
The driveway around a tree? Yeah, I don't know. No idea.
It just seems like a no-brainer to me. Like, you know, I think,
and I can understand this a little bit, but they said, you know what? It'll be nice for while I'm here. But like when the next person buys it, they're the ones that are going to have to deal with it. And then
was it a special tree? Was it like this is a tree of historic value and importance? No. This is the tree that George Washington almost chopped down, the cherry tree, like or something like. Well, no, because he chopped it down, and he wasn't in Michigan, so yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, it's a big thing. I'm glad that you did go and remove that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Who's John watching this Friday? Live. The band Live. So, and that's at the casino.
Yeah. That's good.
So
you gonna do a little gambling?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're gonna be staying the night out there too. So got a hotel room all lined up and we're good to go for Friday night.
Saturday. All right, John, I need you to take some cash and I need you to go bet it on the ponies for me, as it were.
Yeah.
Betting on the ponies. Yeah, it'd be nice. I can't go gambling. I cannot go to the casino.
Why not?
I got too much to do. I can't. I got to plan it way out now. You know, maybe like I got your covered. Everybody knows. I got your covered to do. You know, so I got to do that. I got some craziness, you know, going on. So gotta John will be out there throwing copper. What's that mean, Dice?
The album, yeah.
Oh, throwing copper, the album by Live.
Yeah. Well, that sucks, man. Hope you can get back out there soon.
I'll live through you.
Yeah.
I'll watch what you're doing.
Oh man, I wish I had I went out to buy the iPhone 17 and I got it wasn't denied. I just wasn't gonna get upsold to this $2,000 version of it. But man, if I had a good phone in there, I could probably do some real solid live streaming. You know, I'd probably have to get on the video blackjack to do that. But
I can't do the video. I'm this close to being addicted to playing blackjack. Like I'm this close to having a problem with it because I think about it all day long, and I have to take discipline. What I do is I watch live streamers play it, and that makes me feel better. But it's like the whole time I'm like, I want to go play blackjack. I can't do it. If I had video blackjack in my house, like actual gambling, I'd be in real trouble. I think I would be playing that I think I'd be playing it now. I think I'd be playing it right this very second. But the last time I was at the casino, I almost got beat up because there were some big black guys and they were playing roulette. And I went over there and I was like, I'd never played roulette before. It's like, let me play some roulette. What should I do? So I asked the dealer. That dealer's like, we're not supposed to advise you either way. But always, you should always put your money down. For first time, bet on black. And I looked at these guys and I said, I'm not fucking doing that. And they were like, what the f can they say? Like that. They go, what the fuck? And they said the N-word say to me.
Whoa.
What the fuck say? And I went, I said, I would bet on red. And I thought I was going to get my ass kicked, John. But you know what? There's something about being in the casino where it's like I've almost been in fights.
I've never almost been in a fight at a casino.
It's almost happened. Yeah, it's almost happened to me. What the fuck say? They call me the N-word. I said, me? You're calling me that? I said, that's racist.
Yeah, you think they're doing that just to try to get you to say it back to them so they can punch you?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They feel that's a free beatdown if you use that sound from your mouth.
Yeah, it's true. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
but I won't fall for it. You know, I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to be like baited into saying anything racist.
Yeah. You don't want to get kicked out of the casino or banned from a casino or something like that.
No, I don't want to do that. And not only that, like last time I was playing, there was a guy sitting next to me who was Palestinian or something like that.
Ugh.
And this disgusting woman sat down next to him. Disgusting woman. And she was saying like she was begging him for money the whole time. And the Palestinian guy was being real polite to her. And I said, hey.
Oh, wait, who was the woman that was begging for money? Was she Palestinian or black or?
She was one of those. Yeah. She was one of those two things. I won't say it. I don't want to say. But she was like, yeah, I could use $25. Why you give me $25?
Damn, wait, was that at the table?
At the table.
God damn.
Sitting there at the table. And the dealer said, ma'am, you can't be asking him for money. That's not what happens here. You can't do that. That's against the rules. And if you keep it up, I'm going to ask the pit boss. I'm going to call the pit boss over to come and get you out. And, I sat there like looking at her like this. And she's like, all I'm saying to the brother is, I can use $25. I told him. Blah, 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 blah. She told him something that was worth $25. Now I can use the $25. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying is I could use the $25.
It's almost like she's telling him again through her.
Right. And the Palestinian guy was being polite, but he was like, ma'am, he said to the dealer, he said, ma'am, you're absolutely, he didn't want to say, get this stinky fucking, get this. But he said, ma'am, you're absolutely right. And finally, John, I said, why don't you get your ass up and get the fuck out of here? The guy's not going to give you 25. Get the fuck out of here, you bum. I said, I will call the pit boss over. He'll take you out in handcuffs. I've seen him do it before. Get the fuck out of here. Stop making people be polite around you. You're a bum. So get this bum out of here. Called her a bum.
Yeah. That's fatigue, man. I tell you, like, how many times you got to tell a grown adult?
John, 25 times.
Yeah.
It was over and over. But I just telling him. I told him No, ma'am, you cannot ask one of our players for money. You can't do that here. Not at the table. That's against the rules. But I just, John, it's enough already. It's Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's it's already it's filled with criminal element. I mean, already as it is.
Yeah, they don't need to be coming up to the table, and I'm disappointed that the fucking dealer was like giving her a chance. Like, don't even give her a chance. Just get her the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
What she was doing.
Yeah, well, I did say. I said, I said to the dealer, I said, you got to protect the players here. You can't have these scumbags come up and like extort, from the players. A lot of these people who come here and play are from other countries, and they're visiting Atlantic City for some reason on vacation or something. They're here on business, and they don't know what our customs are, so they think they have to be polite. Like, imagine if you were in like Palestine yourself. Imagine if you were over there, like over in some. Imagine if you're in Saudi Arabia and some Arabian scumbag was like, hustling you. Like
$25, sir. $25. And she's wearing a hijab. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're just like, how far am I allowed to go? Like, I don't want to get in trouble here. I don't know what the customs are. I don't want these people turning against me. I'm just visiting here. This is their home.
I think I'd look at the dealer and I'd do like, one of these. I'd point at the dealer and then I'd go like this.
Yeah. Hey.
And then whatever happens to that person happens to that person. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
I did do that though. That's the other thing. Like I that's the last year at the casino. I did have the reason why I knew that you could get put in handcuffs and thrown out is because I'm sitting there playing and I'm, I have a lot of money on the table. I'm doing real well. And there's some man, a grown adult man, you know what I'm talking about? Who's over catty cornered to me in another table, and he's sexually harassing one of the female pit dealers. He's like, man, Alicia, you be looking good. You be looking damn good. Like, this guy's like, he's like mange. You know what I mean? Like a variant of mange. Yeah. But like, and I'm like, at first I'm like, haha, that's pretty funny. But he, like, every single time he'd be like, Alicia, you be looking, I tell you, girl, you be looking damn good tonight, Alicia. Whoa! Like this. Yeah. Now imagine if you're sitting there, you're sitting there playing blackjack at like $150, $200 a hand, and you're winning. And the pit bosses are around you. They're watching you win and everything like this. And they're getting a little worried about it. And you're focused and everything. But over there is some, belligerent animal who is screaming loud as he can over and over and over again. And they can't really do anything about it because they're like, well, he's having fun. I was like, listen, hey, that dude is really, really fucking disturbing me. Really disturbing me. I was like, I don't know what he's betting over there. I don't know what his bet size is, but whatever it is, he's probably betting $1,500 a hand to be able to scream like that in the casino over and over and over again, and nobody's doing nothing about it. And so it's like, Mr. Van Skyver. They call me Mr. Van Skyver.
Nice.
And they say, just hang on for a second, sir. And then you see two pit bosses confer over here, and they go over to him. And they go, "Sir, we're going to have to ask you to please, keep it down. Stop yelling at Alicia. She's at work here. You're disturbing other players." Who complaining? 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 Over and over again. And I'm looking at him like this. And he's like, "Who? You?
Oh man.
So I ain't leaving.
Terrible.
And I go, I said, like, can you see what I'm saying now? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to play. I'm not going to play here if this is what's going on. Not going to play here if this is what's going on. Okay. I'm here to have a good time and everything. Everybody's here to have a good time. A little bit of a woo when you win is fine.
Sure.
But this guy has been screaming at your dealer now. Like over and over again, like Mange, over and over again, loud as hell.
Yeah.
It's been 2 hours. It's enough. Like, when are you going to pass out drunk? You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
So I ain't leaving. They say, "Sir, you are most certainly leaving. You're going to leave. You're going to leave." And I saw 3 big bouncers come out, big dudes, and they grabbed him. And they put his arms behind his back and they pushed him. And he's still making an argument as they're pushing him down the hallway where all the nice machines are, like Huff and Puff and like, all the, what are the good slot machines? Mm-hmm. Pushing him down that aisle, threw him out. And I was like, finally. I was like, anyway, I'm done. As soon as he left, I said, I'm done. I'm finished now. So thanks.
Yeah, never see. That's what I don't like, man. Like, you shouldn't have to fucking say anything. Nobody, like, they should be aware that people are up there. Their emotions are high, winning, they're losing, and then you get one motherfucker out there making a shit ton of noise, and they gotta wait for a fucking complaint. Come on, do all
they
your
actually
customers
do.
A player. Do all your customers a favor.
I was actually told that by the dealer. I was like, when is this guy gonna get thrown the fuck out of here on his head? Because like enough, or like, he's clearly disturbing everybody. It's not just me, it's everybody. Right. And she said, we got to let him play unless one of our players complains. That's it. So I said, well, I'm complaining. I'm about to complain. And that guy got cuffed and thrown out. It's like, oh, that's cool. Thank you for cleaning up your casino a little bit for me.
Yeah. Stealth X5 for 5 says, hello. I watched the Ed Gein series. I liked it.
How'd you like it?
I liked it. Yeah. I've been giving it a 7. I think the acting was really good in there. That Charlie, was it Hunnam guy?
Hunnam,
Ed Gein, the voice they did for him took me back. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
And then, but then after episode, you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. And also I was like really shocked that Roseanne's sister was his mom, and then
she did great. She was a great performance.
Before I knew that was her Roseanne's sister, I was like, this fucking old lady needs an Oscar.
Yeah.
Or what would it be? An Emmy? Needs
an Emmy for TV.
This fucking thing. I was like, this fucking old lady, I don't know where she came from, but she's fucking got it. Like,
yeah.
And then I was off doing something and I heard her talk without looking at her, and I'm like, that's Roseanne's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And then sure enough it was. I was like, holy shit, that's a role of a lifetime for her, I guess.
Yeah, I thought Charlie did a good job too as Ed Gein, particularly when he was fucking that dead body and he was like, is this okay?
I was really rooting for him to rape that corpse.
Yeah, he did do it too.
Yeah.
He was like in there a few times. He's like,
good on him.
Is this okay? As he's on top of that old lady. Awesome. Yeah, it was a really good show, man. I really, and the thing I like about it is, again, it gives you a full comprehensive view of Ed Gein in context, because out of context, like, you don't really understand, like, that's a gross story. Like, and it's a little less gross when you know, like, what inspired him. If they're going to do
comic books.
Yeah, comic books, exactly. Now, it's like people who watch those comic books play a pivotal role in Ed Gein deciding he likes to use people to make furniture. But like, if I were going to make a John Malin movie, like the ultimate biopic, like I'd want to see like the people that inspired John Malin, what led to John Malin. And then like in the future, because this movie will come out in like 50 years or so. And then in the future, like how John Malin's artwork and then his code of ethics and behavior influenced dozens of young serial killers. In the future. Like I want to see that.
I thought it was interesting because it was almost like I think that was like kind of the message. I was like, yeah, because he's learning it from, you know, media, from comics. And then all these people are learning it from news reports and whatnot, movies on him. And then we're learning about all of it through all this stuff. It's just almost like a poison that keeps getting passed down.
Well, they're saying the Holocaust is that poison. Like I've heard people say, like, we're used to it because we didn't live before the Holocaust. We were born 50 years, you know, after the Holocaust or whatever it was, 30 years, 30 years after the Holocaust. So like, you know, we don't know what the world was like before that. And then we also don't know a world where, you know, that you know, those images weren't sort of out there for us. So imagine being like, it's 1940 and watching like Disney movies in the theater, like Snow White stuff. And then all of a sudden, you know, you're starting to see pictures of bodies stacked like cordwood, you know what I mean? Emaciated, naked bodies. And then you're seeing like the bitch of Buchenwald, Ilsa, she-wolf of the SS. Which was,
who's
by the
not
way,
that hot. I looked her up in real life. She's not that hot. She's a fatty.
Yeah.
Same with that little blonde girlfriend of Ed Gein's, who they made really fucking cute. And I looked her up, and she's not cute at all.
Yeah, I wondered why, like, they gave her a hot, they gave him a hot girlfriend. Yeah, I didn't understand that, but they did, and maybe it's because like Ed Gein was kind of prettied up a little bit as Charlie Hunnam, you know what I mean? Yeah. So they had to sort of match that. And nobody wants to look at ugly people anyway.
Yeah, but you could have got some plain Jane chick. And the picture I saw, she was brunette. So I don't know, you know, like she's like a full-on blonde in there. But the picture I saw, she's a brunette. Big old glasses too.
That's typical.
Yeah.
She'd be like a, you know, nerd. You know, in a way, like you could picture like Anna, that Star Wars girl, kind of going for an Ed Gein type. Because I mean, they share the same sort of unusual interests, you know what I mean? Like, here's a Star Trek fan. Puss, gross, pussy shit, like weird people being like watching videos of people being beaten and abused, or whatever, and midgets, you know, things like that. You could see Anna being, you know, kind of seduced into the world of a Ed Gein type of guy, you know.
In the Ed, well, yeah, 2 kills confirmed. They believe there may have been more, and in the show, they actually show that there are more. So I don't know if any of that stuff factored in. Like some, like it wasn't all. I don't think it was all factual. Like some of the, I think the 2 guys,
chainsaw, the 2 hunters.
Yeah, I don't think that happened at all. So.
I think they just wanted a chance to show him being Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy, you know.
Yeah.
So
but they're also kind of blending it. Like they were having a scene, like he became Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then you're watching the Texas Chainsaw.
It goes back
Massacre.
and forth like that.
Yeah. So they're almost showing it like it's almost like a lead in to that.
Yeah.
Where it may not be real, but it's just kind of getting you to where they cut that other scene in.
Now Ed Gein was trying to have sex with his girlfriend, and he couldn't have sex with her because he said, you know, your vagina is too warm. So what I need you to do is like sit in an ice bath. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now I've heard that before somewhere. I can't remember if that was Ed Gein that did that or if that story came from another killer type, another necrophile. But yeah, sitting in the ice bath. You know, so the JJ feels like it's been refrigerated so that, you know, I can have sex with you, Interesting.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of interesting things in that movie.
Yeah, the killed his brother thing. Like, I'm trying to fact check some of this. I'm watching. I'm like, damn, he killed his brother. But even that, it's like I'm not sure that he did. He said he died of asphyxiation, but in that movie, he hit him in the back of the head with a fucking whatever log. I think it was.
Yeah,
So,
and he wasn't even aware that he did it.
Right, but what I'm saying is like any medical doctor is going to see the big blunt trauma on the back of his fucking head
in the 1950s, though.
Yeah, I don't think people were retarded back then, So
clearly he died of being burned, you know what I mean, like that. You would say that's the cause of death. Why look into that any further? I guess. Wouldn't you? I mean,
well,
back then,
I would only say because of the big giant thing. I'd say, did his head fall on a rock? Did you find him on a rock?
Yeah.
I think you'd at least do that, but maybe not. Maybe not. It just bothered me.
Yeah, there's some things in there that probably weren't true, but
but also you could say, because they're kind of making that point in the movie that's what Ed Gein's talking about, is like these movies aren't really me. They're adding things, subtracting things, and this is just another movie. They're adding things, subtracting things. Little meta, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit meta. It was unusual to see that Psycho ruined Alfred Hitchcock's career in a way by making it. It's like not only that, but Anthony Perkins couldn't get roles as anything other than Anthony Perkins types, which is probably why he went to theater. He did theater for a little bit. Same reason why it's like Wolverine, Hugh Jackman can't get any roles anymore, like regular roles. Like I'm in a love movie with. You can't do that anymore because you're Wolverine. So you've got to be. It's like Stallone is going to be typecast forever. But Alfred Hitchcock would be like, I want to do this movie, and they're like, no. People want to see more Psycho from you, and that's it.
Yeah, which is funny because when he saw the reaction in there to the film, the premiere, he's like, I can do whatever I want now.
Wrong.
And then it's like, no, you can't. 3 years later, you can't. You're going to do what the studio tells you to do, and they want a sequel.
It's probably why Mark Hamill never got any good roles. You know what I mean?
So good in Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, you're Luke Skywalker. You want to be the voice of the Joker? I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's like Mark Hamill's forever relegated to B movies. And like even now, like if he's in a movie, he's like unrecognizable as Mark Hamill. That movie, the Stephen King movie that we just saw, I didn't even know that was Mark Hamill when I saw the trailer. I was like, Mark Hamill and Stephen King together in one movie? How can I resist? It's like TDS on parade. Sounds great. Ethan, John would like to eat his dinner, you asshole.
No, that's not true. I already ate. I cooked this up for later.
Oh, I read that wrong. I thought it said that John's dinner was going to be my. I read that wrong. Jesus. Well, that's what it looked like. It looked like he just forgot the R at the end of you.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens after you watch Ed Gein.
Yeah, I know. Like, and I'm all fucked up and confused about what people's intentions are, what their capability are.
Yeah. But that was a lot, man. That show was a lot.
I'm glad that you liked it.
I've been recommending it to people when I did the members only stream yesterday. We were talking about it a little bit, and I think it's worth a watch for almost anybody. I mean, if you like horror, if you're a little, if you're a fan of these other films, and you might as well check it out.
I couldn't get.
And also, it was interesting how it was like sympathetic towards Ed Gein at the end. Like, oh yeah, now he's medicated. Now he's a cool, normal-ish guy. So they didn't just keep condemning him. And then like the kids, God, I can't really go into all that. Fucking his shit up in the very end. So I was just like, that's it's all kind of cool. So I liked it. I don't know if I can sit through it again. If somebody never watched it and was over here, I'd be like, let's watch fucking Ed Gein for 8 hours.
Yeah, I'd watch it again. It makes me want to go back and watch the other ones that he did. Like next is going to be
director or the actor?
The series Monster.
Oh,
this is a series. Yeah, Ryan Murphy, he made the Menendez brothers last year. An 8-part. You got John. You got to see these. These are great. And then before that,
I saw the thumbnail. I knew it was coming. I just had no interest in it, So maybe I'll check it out.
No, I mean it's he really makes this stuff interesting. Like O.J. Simpson is in the Menendez one. You know how like the whole like he gives context to everything. It's like O.J. Simpson is actually the O.J. Simpson murder is in the Menendez brothers one. It's really worth watching because they happened on top of each other, and O.J. Simpson was actually in the cell when he got arrested, right next to the Menendez brothers.
Oh wow.
Which is interesting. You see them exchanging a little gossip in the show. And then what was the one that he did before that? He did One More Monster.
One sec. Did OJ? Did they show him as? Did they portray him as being innocent, guilty?
Guilty. Yeah. What's great is that like Ryan Murphy, who is gay as hell, and there's a lot of gay shit in his. He makes the Menendez brothers like, hey, these are just some hot guys that maybe were fucking each other as brothers. So there's a little bit of that shit going on in all of his stuff, but it is still really good. It's still kind of worth it. No, he said that OJ was guilty. And then the reason why they chose the Menendez brothers as a topic, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, he did Dahmer. Okay.
Yeah, that was his other one that like everybody loved that. Yeah.
Dahmer was good, yeah.
So, but his thing is the Menendez brothers were making a whole big plea, like we were molested by our dad, so that's why we killed them, and so we should be free. And at the moment, right before, Netflix's series, Monster, the Menendez brothers, came out, they might have been let out of jail because they had like evidence that their father did fuck them because he also fucked one of the kids from Menudo. Because he's like a record exec, and we're innocent.
Oh, was it Ricky? What's his name?
No, it wasn't him. It was one of the other Menudo kids. It could have been Ricky too. Who knows? But one of the kids from Menudo came forward and said, "Yeah, man, Menendez. I don't know. He raped me or something like that." So anyway, Ryan Murphy put this thing out, and it basically like sealed the case that like the Menendez brothers were guilty. They were liars. They did it for the money. And all that stuff, and they didn't get out of jail, so it's good.
Yeah,
cuffed them.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah,
murdering pieces of shit. But so was OJ, and I tell you what, if I was in a bar and OJ showed up, when he was alive, I would have been like, "Hey, OJ." Wow.
Well, Ryan Murphy did the OJ one too. He did
a whole thing on OJ. God, this guy, is this all he does?
He does these, murders, and he did American Horror Story. American Crime Story, it was called. O.J. Simpson came out in 2016. Cuba Gooding Jr. starring as O.J. Simpson. It was the whole story of the trial and what happened and everything. And O.J. was most definitely guilty in the show. Got away with it.
Was the style how he has been doing for Dahmer and Ed Gein? Okay.
Yeah. It's very watchable, man. It was on 2016. Me and Andrea watched it together. Wouldn't miss an episode. So you should do that. So your homework is American Crime Story, O.J. Simpson by Ryan Murphy, Monsters, the Menendez brothers by Ryan Murphy. And then if you really like those and want more of this guy's work, go back and watch the first season of American Horror Story, which is how he got started. American Horror Story. I
watched a little bit of that. There was some old maid who turned young and hot.
Yeah. Because it was great. Because husband and wife family, they moved away because he cheated. He got caught fucking one of his students, like allegedly PTP did. And so that's what Matt Barr says. And so see, that's the thing, by the way. PTP talks shit about Matt Barr, but Matt Barr does the same thing. Matt Barr called him like a student fucker. He said he was fucking his students, his art students.
Oh my gosh.
That's what Matt Barr said about PTP. So PTP saying he has a head wound. I mean, is it tit for tat? Like, I don't know why either one of them could be mad at the other one. Seems like fair play.
So, did he do one on Bill Clinton? RBI Studios said, did you watch Clinton? Or
was it Monica Lewinsky? I think I did watch that. American Crime Story. Hold on. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'll check out the OJ one just for like sequence, and then if that's cool, I'll check out the Menendez brothers, which I don't know, just doesn't really interest me much. I mean, the black guy beheading the white woman is much more interesting to me.
I know, but seeing these boys like kill their parents with a shotgun, it is pretty good. It is pretty good. You'll like it.
Yeah.
American Crime
First,
Story.
I have to watch this Black Rabbit show that Shane Davis was talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's leading me astray again.
Black Rabbit? What is it?
I don't know. He talks these things up, and then I watch him, and I come back. I'm like, it wasn't all that, Shane. He's like, I know.
He's messing with
like,
you.
What?
No, trust me. Don't trust Shane.
Hours of my life.
Don't trust Shane. Get in there and you watch. Go ahead and watch American Crime Story, O.J. Simpson. You will like it, and it'll show you everything.
I'll watch it. It's on Netflix.
Maybe I think probably because all of his other work is on Netflix right now. So maybe it is. And I forgot the other American Crime Story was the Clinton scandal. It's called Impeachment. That was the sequel that he did. So where is it? It's on Disney Plus. They have no American Crime Story is on Disney Plus, I guess.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, sorry to say.
Wait, what one was that? American Crime Story? Was that?
It's the name of a series of miniseries that he does. American Crime Story season 1 was O.J. Simpson. Season 2 was the impeachment of Bill Clinton. And what is there? Season 3? American Crime Story season 3. No, season 3 is impeachment. Season 2. Assassination of Gianni Versace. That's the only one I didn't watch. So how many more gay shit things can I watch? But I'll watch that now. I'll watch Gianni Versace.
Yeah, a lot of homosexual murder, man. Like that's what I was thinking when I was watching Ed Gein. I'm like, if they're not homosexual, they're real borderline. You know, like Ed Gein wasn't homosexual, but he was definitely a cross-dresser. It's like, okay.
Well, it's
and then that one dude, that fat guy in prison, where the Mindhunter guys were in there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I love women's high heels, and I'm filling them up with my jizz." Like, holy shit,
that was funny.
Yeah.
You ever see a woman's high heel filled to the brim with jizz? Like, can't really say that.
Yeah, I like that he really clarified too, because he really wanted the picture in there because it wasn't enough just to describe that. He's like, because if it's like a regular shoe, you know, you'd have to.
You can fill it to the top, but like with a high heel, there's it's going to come out. Yeah.
Yeah. So he is real dedicated to doing that. I guess after he was killing these bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said Ryan Murphy started with the show Glee. I completely forgot about that. That's where he got his cred. Really? Was from Glee, which is Glay. Everybody knows that. But
Glay, yeah. I've never watched it. Never watched it.
It also is weird because it's like some of the members of the cast, like one of them was into child porno. Like one of that real handsome jock guys in it that you would never think was outed as a pedophile who was into child porn. He went and he hung himself over the allegations. So everything's infamous with Ryan Murphy. It's kind of interesting. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that stuff like that pedo shit, you know, that stuff's probably getting ingrained when they're young and, you know, dumb or whatever. I mean, by the time you're a college kid, you know, your body's changed, whatever. You know, your body doesn't match your deviancy. That's what I'm getting at. Look at Ted Bundy.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's a fucking crazy ass dude.
Ted Bundy was
you wouldn't know.
He was Ted Bundy's cameo in Ed Gein was something else, way different than the Ted Bundy that we're seeing in these other, like really a piece of shit. And you never even really see his face, I don't think.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, they kept it hidden the whole time. It's weird. Huh. They should do Ted Bundy next.
Well, I think he did that because, again, he really has strong feelings of dislike for murderers, especially the ones that are like glamorized. Because it's like, I think he said something like that with Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy got played by the kid from High School Musical in a Netflix docudrama, and it was like I gotta say, like, I didn't really have that bad of an opinion of Ted Bundy. I didn't really see him as like a deviant, degenerate piece of shit. I just saw him as like a serial killer who liked to kill women,
Yeah.
which is like,
Good old boy.
yeah, a good old boy. But to see him like go and be like, "Oh, you're so sexy," as he like uncovers the corpses that are blue and covered in ants and flies, and then he unzips his pants.
I wonder if they didn't show his face because maybe they want to cast a Ted Bundy for an actual Ted Bundy series like this.
I'll bet you not, because he thinks it's already been done, and he just wanted to put that scene in there to shoot it down. Like, you guys tried to make him handsome and cool. He's got on the run, and all this shit. But no, he fucked corpses too. Like, he was a piece of shit too. Like, way different than the portrayal that we've seen recently. I'll bet you that's
I saw Ted Bundy as like an action star, jumping out of courthouses, climbing through the vents of his cell, out in the woods, and like a man of adventure, man of action. Going panty raids on the fucking dormitory. Like, that's how
it's
I
good
saw
fun. Yeah.
Biting buttocks, not having sex with the dead.
Yeah, that's where he lost me right there. Like,
yeah.
Especially right there. Like, I was like, I don't know about that guy. I don't know if I like him as much anymore.
Now, did Bundy have any cross-dressing or homosexual acts in him in his history? Because he's always been a pretty straight man, to the best of my knowledge.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. It doesn't seem like it, but maybe he put on their underpants.
Yeah,
but there was no reference to that. Just that he was taking trophies, and the trophies were the severed heads. The thing that I want to say about the Ed Gein thing is that ultimately Ryan Murphy comes down on his side in this, which is unusual. He's like, he was mentally ill. He was schizophrenic. He really didn't know what he was doing, and it's one of those cases where it's like, with the right medication, somebody who's been abused their whole life, could cannibalize dead bodies and stuff and kill people. Who knows? But they just need to be medicated, and then they're going to be okay. You still got to keep them in a hospital their whole life. But it's like, it's kind of like society's fault for not recognizing. Like, I blame everyone but Ed after watching this. I think it's mostly like everyone in the 50s fault for not like noticing that he needed help and doing something about it. And some of them might have gotten what they deserve, because you just kind of go, Ed, are you okay? You're clearly, you speak in that little voice. You're clearly hearing voices. Like, are you all right, buddy? And then his stupid girlfriend had to have known that he was.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they at least presented that ultimately she did, but yeah, I don't know, man, because everyone described him as a nice guy, even when they thought he killed, I don't know if it's the hardware girl or the bartender girl, whatever. Like, people were saying, no, it can't be Eddie. He's a good guy. He'd never do anything like that. So, the person they were meeting, for the most part, in small doses, was just nice, quiet, pleasant. So I don't blame them. I don't know, man. I think it's just the mental illness. At least with him, it's just like, what can you do about it? If there's no drug to cure it, you can't arrest him for talking to people. Well, I guess you could throw him into a mental institute. I mean, that was popular in those days. Maybe it was a financial problem to do that, though.
Maybe, but they do it now just for, goth chicks, girls who are like, hear things and they're like goth, and they're still goth into their 40s. They throw those people right into an asylum, and they should,
Yeah. Yeah, because they think they're talking to like fucking spirits and demons and.
Did I hear a fart? I think I heard somebody fart. Like, like, you didn't hear anyone fart, and like, it didn't exist. Okay, it didn't happen. You're hearing voices. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're hearing things. You're hearing noises that aren't really there. Maybe it's time to take a trip to the Happy House. I don't know. Check into the Laughing Academy for a little while. Just enjoy some mood-altering drugs at the expense of the United States taxpayer. That might be a good thing.
Yeah, and then it's all getting defunded at the end, and that's why I was like, Yeah, but I don't. I was like, I don't want to pay for anything. I want to pay. I don't care if Ed Gein. Keep Ed Gein in there. Let some of the other fucking weirdos out that aren't cannibalizing people.
Keep them all in there. Who needs them?
Well, I'm saying if it's a question of funding, though, just put the worst in there. Lock up the worst.
Yeah. Well, John, I got to go. The Phillies are on probably the last game, unless they win tonight. But I'm going to go watch that for a while. And then at 11 o'clock, I will be live streaming Trashcast. But I got to go over some weird Eric July stuff here. But I don't know. Your boy Zach is into it now, too. He's making a bunch of Eric July videos that are pretty good. Very fun.
Nice. Awesome. So, all right. Have a great one, Ethan.
I'll see you guys tonight. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. I'm going to be wrapping this up in just a few. I still got my steaks here. They're cool. Guys, don't worry. It's kind of chilly out here. I don't think these are going to go bad. F the Phillies. What? Damn. John Malkovich as Gary Nerdrotic. What is that? Film casting? If there was a movie about our lives and all the people that are interconnected. Yeah, I don't know, man. Do I want... There's the competitive, like, do I want everybody getting my limelight? I don't know. There's certain people I would say in the story of my life that need to be represented, even in a linear story. You know what I mean? Like, but do I want to get the limelight? To some of these assholes out there, these hanger-ons. Just like Ed Gein. Like Ed Gein, he's got to write. He's getting letters written to him from people he does, that are serial killers that he doesn't like. And then they're in there. Then they're in his movie. Daniel Day-Lewis is John Mill. Wow, Soren Resner. Yeah. Great casting there. I do think I'm a little Daniel Day-Lewis. John Malin as John Malin in John Malin Comic Skate Story. Yeah, that'd be great. John, you got Jeff Bridges. That's not bad. Oh, Jeff Bridges to play me? Starman? Whatever his name was from Tron? Yeah, I like that. A young Jeff Bridges, I hope, because the dude's way, way older than I am. I used to think good casting for Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld was clearly Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. But now it's going to have to be someone else. Too old. Too fucking old. Oh, yeah, the dude. Yeah. And Mike Wilson says John Malin as John Malin. A younger Kurt Russell. Hey, now we're talking, dude. Fuck yeah, get Kurt Russell in there. That'd be great. Yeah, you guys got great ideas for my casting. So who plays John in the Netflix adaptation? Well, any of those people. Young Kurt Russell. We can't do Time Machine, so we'd have to find somebody, for young John, middle-aged John, and I'm not elderly John yet. So David L for 5. Thank you for doing Black Riding Hood 2, John. I've been waiting for the sequel since I read CG Arena Malin Cut. Oh, and happy birthday. It's not my birthday, David L, but thank you. Appreciate your kind words, sir. Yeah, excited for that. Guys, if you haven't yet, go out there, back Black Riding Hood 2. Get the one of the box tiers. It's a more expensive one, but you're going to get Black Riding Hood 1. I can't pull it up on here, so I have to tell you. You're going to get Black Riding Hood 1. You're going to get all the variant covers for Black Riding Hood 2. So you're going to get my cover, Shane's cover, Ethan's cover, and the cover of the 24-hour cover that passed. You're going to get that. and then any additional covers for the duration of the campaign, which it actually isn't. I mean, shit, what, I don't know, 6 weeks. It's over. It is over. Abra says worth every penny. See, I'm going to be on whose channel am I going to be on? No, I'm going to be on Elliot Rodriguez. Let me try to pull this up on my phone. I'm going to be on Elliot Rodriguez's channel this Saturday at 7 p.m. Then I'm going to be on, was it Don? Is it Don Draws Stuff or something? Let's see what he wrote back and said. I have a flurry of invites to go on streams now. The Don of Don Draws Stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be on there, I guess, at 9 p.m. this Saturday. So I'm going to be at 7 o'clock on Elliot's channel, 9 o'clock on Don Draws Stuff channel. Joe Sontag is asking if I'm down for a time. Let me see if I'm available. It looks like it's next Wednesday. I'm going to say yes. So I'm scheduled next Wednesday with Joe Sontag. Abra did a great review. Guys, be sure to go and if you're not subbed to Abra's channel, you should be subbed over there. Check it out. Let's see. Well Read is trying to get me on for I think a review. I think we're actually going to review somebody else's comic, and it's going to be someone from CG. So I feel like Well Read is setting me up for a new list of enemies, or setting me up for the scenario. Well, John reviewed so-and-so from CG. Now so-and-so is going to review John. In which case I would then go extra hard. I don't want to be the first. I want to be the second. You know what I mean? Thanks, John. Trying to grow finally. All right. Yeah, Ever's got a great show. And her review stuff, she puts in all these little, clips and stuff. She actually puts work into this stuff. It's great. Joe Schmo says, back Black Riding Hood 2 to celebrate John's birthday. All right. Thank you, Jeremy, for putting Abra's link out there. Woden Shot. Thank you. New enemies. It's always nice to get new things. Yeah. So, what are you going to do? I'm too damn honest about shit. And people don't like it. I'm supposed to lie and tell her, oh, look at this fucking guy. What's happening, Shane?
Not a lot, bro. Not a lot. I finished Black Rabbit, so.
Oh, okay. Is it still a watch or don't watch?
It's a solid watch, but it's it's very I understand the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are shocked by the ending. There is no season 2 or anything like that. This thing's over.
Oh, really?
It's a one and done, which is good because, the way it was escalating and stuff, I was like, this can't be an ongoing show. It's escalating too quick.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. I like the idea that somebody just wrote, hopefully, one good solid season. How many episodes? Is it 8?
8. And at first, I thought there was some filler stuff in there, and maybe there is. I'm gonna rewatch it probably.
Dang.
But it's not, because you really don't understand the roles of some of the characters at the beginning until you get to the end. So it's a little bit of a mystery in a way of how all these characters are connected and at what consequence, and it has to do with the ending. I like mob boss shit, and there's probably one of the coolest mobsters I've ever seen in this. He's mute and deaf and whatever, sign language.
Sounds useless.
Well, it's intimidating because he's sitting here just looking at you, making hand gestures, and you don't understand what he's saying. So it actually is creepy as fuck. I don't know. I'll recommend it, but I promise you'll be in episode 3 and like, this is gay. What Shane's asking me to watch, because at one point it's just a bunch of people at a bar having a good time. You'd think it's like a type of Friends TV show, and then it takes a drastic turn. So it's, you have to kind of get past episode 3, you know.
Okay, I'll put in a solid effort for that, Shane.
Well, you
I
don't
told
have
Ethan
to.
that you're next on my list with Black Rabbit, but he said don't go to Shane's show. Go watch this OJ show. But now I can't watch the OJ show because it's on Disney Plus. So that faults me right back to your show.
Is the OJ show the one with Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Yes.
I think I've seen that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Same guy that did Ed Gein, apparently.
Yeah.
And the same guy that did the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
And I guess the guy loves doing murder shows. David L for 5. I backed it twice with the day 1 sign up link. Does the box come with the email sign up trading card and the 24 hours cover? Yes, it does. Yes, you'll get the foil. If you use the secret perk link, then you get the foil trading card, the Black Writing trading card in the box, and all the 24-hour covers. So, and Black Riding Hood #1 and everything that's listed on there. So you're good. Plus the exclusive cover that is only available in the box. There will be no tier for it. You will open your box and then boom, it'll be there in your face. Dr. Ben's Comics for $9.99. Would be honored to have John Malin on my podcast for an interview and to promote Black Writing and 2 while it's available. All right, Dr. Ben, well, contact me on the Twitter. You can just @ me, and then I'll follow you, and then you can hit me up in DMs or whatever. Travis Perrick wants to know for $2. Shane, did you get your tooth fixed?
That
was a while ago. That was like 9 months ago.
Well, that tooth got fixed, but that wasn't 9 months ago. It wasn't 9 months ago. I mean,
I don't know.
But that tooth is fixed. But I'm getting a fucking implant done, so I'm waiting for to see if it takes in a few months, and then get the implant put in.
Oh, what, for a molar?
Yeah, they had to do bone graft and shit, and then they had to drill back in. So it's a whole process. Like, it'll take over like 9 months or something. So I'm at the point now where basically they drill in what would be like kind of like a sheetrock. The way it looks, you know, like the thing you put in sheetrock to then you put the screw in a sheetrock mount to hang a picture. So they kind of put drill. They basically
you mean like an anchor?
Anchor, yeah. So there's like an anchor put in, and then a screw, and then once that takes, then they put the actual part, whatever tooth on.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like a whole process.
Professor Art says, John, you got fatter. What happened? I've been binging for like 2 weeks. So I'm coming back to sobriety for a little bit, but Christ. Friday is my live concert, Shane.
Yeah.
I'm going to be jamming.
Right.
I don't know who the opening band is yet. It might
live?
be Collective Soul. It might be Collective Soul. I'm going to find out Friday.
Good for you.
Thank you. Got a hotel out there, me and Faye. Then we'll be back sometime Saturday morning. At which time I'll probably start wheelbarrowing that fucking dirt pile out of my drive.
Huh.
Did you see the photo of my dirt pile?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't follow you on Twitter.
What the fuck ever.
What? You want me to just I'm sitting around doom scrolling? I'm just like,
no, I'm not.
What John's thinking of today?
That's
like,
why I asked. Did you see it on?
No,
Twitter?
I didn't. Why? No, I didn't.
Well, I got a dirt pile in my driveway.
All
I gotta
right.
move it to the backyard. They cut down the tree today, whole thing,
right.
And then they stump ground it. But before they did anything, he was telling me, like, hey, those roots, those aren't covered with what we're doing. And I'm like, it's weird because the roots are on the surface of the ground. But I'm like, okay, well, can you do them? Well, yeah, but that's another, stump grinding fee. I'm like, how much is that? He's like, oh, about $200. I'm like, okay, do it, homeboy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important to get the roots out, John.
Yeah. Well, the driveway guys, they won't touch any roots unless they're under the concrete. So I need that shit gone.
Oh.
So, anyways, they lift up that fucking shit, dude. I'm almost willing to bet. Like, I want to be awake and take a picture and just see how many fucking roots are under there.
A tree that size, it's got to be pretty big.
Saint, you said that was going to take 2 days to take down. That thing took.
They got the tree out and everything. The trunk, everything's gone.
They did it in like
1
3
day.
hours. They did the whole tree in like 3 hours, and then no, was it 2? No, I think about 3, and then about an hour on the stump grinding, and then they're out of here. Maybe 40 some minutes for cleanup. I don't know, something like that.
Huh.
Well under 6. Like, that's what they said. It was going to be a 6-hour job, but
around here,
zipping as that.
Around here, people like end up with like the tree trunk just laying in their yard for like probably 6 months. I don't know. Like they'll cut it down and everything, but then you're waiting on them to come back and haul it off. I don't know. I guess you got good people out there.
Yeah, I didn't wait at all. I mean, they moved one. I think they moved one truck in, one truck out. They had to wait for the stump grinder to get there. That was maybe like a 45-minute wait or something like that. I don't know what they were doing in the meantime.
Huh.
So, but yeah, they had everything out of the yard. Big old trunks, I didn't see what they did, but I think they just used a truck with probably a crane on the back there.
Yeah.
And just lifted up these big pieces of trunk. They're on the back of the truck left. Cleaned up. Looks pretty out there, Shane. I think you got bad service out there.
Well, we have like a lot of trees that come down like every year. So part of the problem is it's like I don't think we have enough tree removal guys versus what happens because North Carolina gets hit by hurricanes all the time, and every time one place gets hit by hurricane, then all the people all like go out there in emergency response and live out of hotels and shit as they do everything. So I was just watching an image on Twitter like yesterday of a house just collapsing into the ocean, like that was beachfront property, So it's like, and it sucks being a coastal state because every time, even if we don't get hit by a hurricane, every time one of these coastal like towns do or beachfront property or whatever, the whole state's insurance goes up. So it fucking sucks. It's the only negative, really, of living in North Carolina, probably South Carolina too.
Real quick, Marilyn said Amish contractors. No, they're I didn't check their papers or anything, but as far as I could tell, they're all white guys. But they worked like the goddamn Amish. I tell you, man, they were in there, efficient, did the work. They told me it was gonna be 6 hours. At one point, I peered out a window just so I could take a picture to see where they're at. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, they're probably like a third of the way down the tree,
What the fuck?
And I look and dude, they were all the way down to the fucking stump.
Ladies man says, make your Netflix money fast, Shane. What does that mean?
Netflix money.
How the hell am I making money off Netflix?
Oh, shit. Oh, Shane, my brother might be moving out by you.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where in, what is it? North Carolina?
It's a big state, John.
Yeah, it could be anywhere. I don't know exactly where you're at. He's, what the fuck was it? Where's that place? He keeps telling me and I keep forgetting. He's real close to taking a job offer out there. And whether or not he does, he has to relocate but it's your state. I mean, we're going to be neighbors now.
I mean, it's a lot of people have been relocating to North Carolina after COVID.
He doesn't want to live there. It's a job thing, you know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a decent state. You get all 4 seasons, you know, like it not too much snow though. Like you'll go years sometimes without any snow at all.
Winston-Salem.
Yeah, Winston's a good area. It's about 40 minutes from me.
Oh, look at that. We'll be buddies.
Yeah.
Come over there, find a casino, play some blackjack.
I don't think we have casinos.
Ah, shit. Shane. Moved to Tennessee. Hey, my mom was actually just in Tennessee. Listen to this. My mom was just in Nashville. I don't know if it's Nashville. Yeah. Was in Nashville, Tennessee for an old-timey Christian revival, Shane.
What?
An old-timey Christian revival down at a river, everybody getting baptized and singing hymns, and just like Old Brother, Where Art Thou?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what my mom just did this weekend. You know where she was today?
In a casino?
No, Shane. No, she was in Kentucky, Shane.
Oh.
And she was in the Ark. Noah's Ark. Where they have the creation, what is it? Creationist Museum. So she's fully immersed in Lord Jesus Christ this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah. Like
is that good or bad?
I don't know. It's good for her. I mean, whatever. I mean, there's nothing bad about it. I think she's having fun. Enjoying herself. My sister went down there for the revival part, and her husband too. So they all got baptized in the river too, sang their hymns.
What's the equivalent of a Satanist baptism? They're gonna have one, right?
Oh, probably how I got baptized, which was a midnight baptism. Except I did it in the house of the Lord.
Huh.
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm sure they got one.
You got it.
I think they do everything kind of the opposite, like a twisted parody of what you're supposed to do.
Like a mockery.
Mockery, right. Yeah, mockery. Yeah. So upside down. Yeah. Just get baptized in China. That's would be satanic, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
you could, because I was watching somebody was reenacting what like dunking witches was like. I didn't realize they always said they tied them to the plank, but I didn't realize when they had this live girl like doing it, they only tied like from like the shins like to the knees, so you kind of fold back down. I thought their whole torso was tied to the plank that they're dunking, but it's not. It's just the legs, around the calves and stuff. And then like, kind of like, how your legs fold in seated position on a chair. And then the rest of you is just dangling straight down. I was like, that's fucking, I just never imagined that. I don't know. We were talking about being baptized upside down. That's basically how they were dunking witches in water.
Well, that makes sense. That sounds like a satanic baptism.
Yeah.
Replica Ark. Replica. Wait, it's not the real Ark? I think the real Ark is on a mountain in Turkey, isn't it right? Isn't that where it's supposed to
be? That's what they say. Yeah.
I'll
be honest. I mean, I'm religious and everything, but I've never, even as a kid, I've never really fully bought into the whole Noah's Great Flood thing. It just never, like every mountain is up underwater. Like, it's like, well, then where does the water go? The whole planet's full of water. Where does the water go? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Oh, because, it absorbed into the soil.
Right.
Ladies Man says every religion has a flood story. Yeah. I don't know. I think I heard once that where they were at or something was kind of like a bowl. And they had some kind of big, massive flood, and it just kind of like filled up the bowl. And to people that don't generally go more than like, 40 miles from their home in their lifetime.
Yeah.
To them, that is the whole world flooding.
Yeah.
So that's what I heard. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm also not religious, Shane, so.
Oh.
But, I like hearing the stuff. I like the stuff. We have 8 blood types. 8 were on the ark. Dun, dun, dun.
Huh.
Rashma says, Shane, God did it, you tard. Right. I mean, it's in the Bible. It's like first. It's right. Isn't that right in Genesis, I think? Yeah. So you kind of got to read that part, I guess.
Maybe.
Shane, I was listening to this whole audiobook. I don't know if I told you this. I was listening to this whole thing. I was drawing. This was like a week ago. I was drawing, and just my Amazon Prime was like auto playing. I think it was Prime. It was either Prime or it was on YouTube. No, I think it was YouTube. And I was learning all this stuff about like the book of Enoch for some reason. Now, I wasn't watching anything religious, but it just kind of, I don't know, YouTube decided that I should learn about the book of Enoch. And I think it was like AI. Like, I think it was scripted by AI and maybe made by AI, because I was just like, they kept repeating the same things over and over again.
Yeah.
But they talk about what is it? I think it's the Watchers and the Nephilim, and I was just like, oh, this is like one of the books that was like not in the Bible, but or omitted from the Bible, but it was in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And
I think they actually, I don't know if you ever watched the Aronofsky Noah's Ark movie.
Oh yeah.
I think he adds them in
the rock creatures.
The rock creatures, yeah.
Wait, were those the Nephilims or the Watchers?
I think they're the Nephilims that then landed on Earth and became the rock creatures. I think I only watched that movie like once.
Well, I think the Watchers, if I got this right, were the angels. So the angels came to Earth, mated with the humans, and then they created the Nephilim, which are giants. And I think Goliath is said to be either Nephilim or a descendant of a Nephilim. Someone maybe kind of watered down in the Nephilim bloodline. I don't know, man. I hear a lot of stuff. Everyone's saying, yep. Okay. I guess that's probably right.
Huh.
Yeah.
So why did they omit this part of the Bible?
I think, look, I'm not an expert at all, Shane, but I think it was a little too much for the Bible. I think like just the Jesus thing and whatever, it's all that works, but it's not. I don't know. I think the book Enoch was just a little too out there. It might have also had more about like Jesus banging or something. I'm not sure. He might have had kids in there. I might be making up. Shane, I was really high when I was listening to this stuff. I was really high. It didn't work for the message they were trying to get out.
Yeah.
Trevor Bruce said the Jews did their jewelry. How dare you, sir? But whatever. I mean, it's all interesting. It's all fun. The Ark in Kansas or Kentucky. What's wrong with me? Kansas is a cash grab, basically a theme park. Theme park pricing. I heard about this thing a long time ago. I think we might have even talked about it like on one of the streams way back when. But I think the reason we were talking about it was I think they were having a lot of financial issues. But let me tell you, I asked my Ed Gein. I asked my mother today, and I said, "Mother, is it busy?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, it's busy." I'm like, "Oh well, that's crazy because it's not a holiday. It's what is it? Tuesday, Wednesday? It's a Wednesday, and they're busy, like big line and all that." I think she said a lot of foreigners are out there. Those are my words. Those aren't my mom. My mom wouldn't call them foreigners, So, Nate says God will bless John, but Shane needs to repent.
All right. I'm
All right.
working on it.
Rashmatara for 2. The Council of Nicaea decided what was apocryphal, not kosher.
What?
The people that put together the Bible.
Oh, they just said it wasn't. See, that's the. Now I want to go read the book of Enoch and see what they decided I shouldn't.
Yeah, just put on an audiobook or something, or just look it up on YouTube. I don't think it's a long book. I mean, I was high as fuck, and I don't even know where the book began or ended. And again, like one video led into another one, and it was like all of them were like Enoch related. It was weird. That's why I was like, this is like some AI fucking shit, like trying to reprogram me while I'm high. Shifty for 5, hypothetical. You and Shane swap bodies. The only way to swap back is for one to bottom out and the other.
Oh my God.
We'll just keep
that is horrible.
The other bodies, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. Shane's in better shape than I am, so really it's I get the better end of the deal. So
you say that, but I can't get over this cough. I might be dying.
Shane, you said that last night, but the longer we went on, the better you sounded. You just need to stay active. Ralph Mack, the Council of Gimme Yo Money, amended it. Saying Jews. That's what he's saying. Jews editing the Bible is what he's alleging. Jews get blamed for everything. Like just everything. I just hear it all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like wishing, I'm like, why can't people just be like me and blame the Muslims for everything? Like, just get on the same page.
We can
no one cared about the Muslims. No one cared about the Muslims till that Dearborn dude.
We could so what you're saying is if we could all just consolidate our hate to one ethnic group.
Not hate, but concern, Shane.
Concern.
There's one that maybe wants to enslave us, but there's another one that pretty much definitely wants to enslave us, and there's a billion of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Muslim thing, I'm really when I lived in Singapore, like I had Muslim friends, but the Muslims there are completely different than all the Muslims you see here or on TV. Like they actually wear colors. They don't they're not, and they're actually kind of cool. They just don't I don't know. It was really weird. They just seem different. Now, this was Indonesia type Muslims, right? It wasn't yeah. So it's weird. I don't know if it's the actual religion or just a certain radical group. I'm ignorant when it comes to any of that shit with Muhammad or whatever. I have no fucking idea. Yeah. I just know I've been around Muslims that were cool and been around Muslims that were not cool. Yeah. And they're almost like night and day. I wouldn't even think they're the same people, or they practice the same religion or anything like that.
Yeah. But, there's people that are liberal and conservative Muslims. Malin, did you see Hassan shocking his dog? It's gone viral. I saw something where it said he was mistreating his dog. I did click on it, but all I saw was him telling his dog to get on a pad where I guess the camera can see him, but I didn't see him shocking it. So which would not be cool, shocking your dog in your home just to get him on a fucking pad. I understand a shock, if they're running out in the yard and they're about to run out into a road. That's good training there. I've never done it, but I know people that have. I feel bad for the dogs, but keeps them out of the fucking road. But yeah, those shock collars, they can pack a little punch, man. So, and if he was doing it, was he doing it for pleasure or for entertainment? I hope not. Fuck that guy if he was doing it for entertainment.
Actually,
can you imagine torturing your fucking dog for entertainment?
Is that what he's doing? No, I'm looking at it. I don't think you ever see the dog; you just hear it.
Oh, the little thing yelping. It's terrible.
Oh no, you do see the dog. It's in the background. Never mind.
Why'd he do it, chat? Was he training the dog some way, or did he do it just to fucking get a laugh?
Yeah, he did it because the dog was stepping off
his pad. What
off
a fucking
his pad,
prick,
yeah.
dude.
And it's weird. The pad, it's like is so you can see the dog in the background behind him. So I guess the dog is like, yeah, I'm gonna move over here, and he's like, just stop it, go back to where people can see you.
Oh, what a fucking shit, dude.
I mean, I
didn't know that dude.
See it.
I didn't know that dude had like a background pet. Like I know some people do that, like they got like a background pet, and everyone's like, "Oh, we love the pet." But shit, if you're gonna be like,
here, I'll just
fucking hurting the pet, so it's in camera. Holy fuck!
Here it is. So the dog's sleeping the whole time back here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Oh,
and so
yeah,
you're gonna see
it's a
the
good
dog.
boy.
Yeah, you're gonna see the dog.
Such a first
get up
world
and start to
problem.
walk around.
But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go.
See, now the dog, as soon as he said that, the dog's already going back.
Uh-huh.
So there was no need to
Oh,
shock
this
it.
motherfucker's got he just hits the fucking button, dude.
Yeah, but the dog, as soon as he said the dog was wondering, can he get away with it?
Yeah, what a fucking
reason
piece
as
of
to why
shit.
America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I don't know why. I mean, I hate to say, is he just wanting this dog to be background prop?
Yeah, he wants it to be in camera and sitting there and decoration. That's all he fucking wants. That dog should be able to roam that fucking room. That dog doesn't want to be in that room. Dog shouldn't have to be in that fucking room. But if it's going to be in the room, okay. But goddamn, you're going to shock it because it moved? You fucking piece of shit, dude.
Well, not just that. As soon as he said that, he denied the dog to move. The dog understood the order and was going back. You didn't have to shock it.
What a piece of shit, dude.
The dog was already like, okay, never mind. I'll do what you're telling me to do.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, the dog should just say, fuck this shock collar and just go for his neck.
Well, then the dog dies, so.
But, he goes to a better place, probably.
John's basement, guess how better. That's horrible, dude. That's absolutely horrible. I hope he gets a big subscriber drop.
Look at Woden Shot. He goes, that's how I was treated by Shane and his shitty co-host. Nobody treats you like that, Woden Shot. We treat you with nothing but respect and admiration.
Yeah. Now imagine if we had shock collar buttons to press for people in the chat randomly. We would have used that. Like they basically did that test on those were they college students or something like that?
Right.
Where they put them in a room and said, hey, you have to push this button whenever we tell you to. It's going to deliver a shock to somebody in a different room. And then you're going to hear them yell through like, I don't know what they had, radio, PA system, something like that. Basically that yelp. And then we're going to tell you to turn it up, turn the voltage up little by little. And then we're going to have you keep shocking them. And the people did it. They fucking did it. No problem. Because it was, I forget what they call it, something of authority where it's disbursement maybe of authority. And yeah, it's the same thing with like the Nazis, it's easy to flip the switch on fucking, Jews or whatever. If someone tells you to do it, following orders.
That's the weird thing about everybody just thinks it was. I hate having these conversations. I do. Everybody just thinks it was just World War II, like at concentration camps. It was just Jews, but it was actually a lot of German citizens that weren't going along with it. Polish, whoever,
Romani, the gypsies. A lot of people died. It's true. It's true. It's horrible for a lot of people. Everyone. Shit. Not me. I mean, I wasn't born You know, I didn't care. I didn't know what was going on. But if you lived back then, imagine living back then, fucking World War II. Ed Gein, he was living back then. Started fucking corpses. He thought it was hot. Shane, he saw these fucking dead bodies in all these Jews. Got them erect.
I gotta watch that. I'm gonna try to give it a go, man. But
you should watch it.
I think that's that cow thing.
You know, if you're into like, you know, horror movies like Silence of the Lambs or whatever, but if you don't have a stomach for that or Texas Chainsaw, you know, there's probably not a whole lot of point if you're not interested on some level with serial killers. But if you are, you'll have a lot of fun.
I mean, I am, but I'm not into all the gore, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, there is a fair share of gore in there. I don't want to give away the stuff, but it's not too bad, man. You know, I don't know. I hate to say it's not too bad. I mean, I'm desensitized. Clearly, there's something wrong with me. I'm desensitized because there's the nipple belt or the nipple chairs, the nipple lamps. You know, I mean, that's stuff's all that fucked up stuff's in there. You know, but if you can handle Silence of the Lambs, you can handle this. For sure. Oh, but also like I said, I was saying to Ethan, the performances were great. I think I might have told you that yesterday, right? The performances are great. Ed Gein, the guy you like, the Charlie Hunnam dude. He's English, doing Midwestern accent, and it's kind of like a higher pitch. Kudos on that. And Roseanne's sister, fucking, I'm still shocked by how great of an actor. Like, that's just it. I've always seen her as kind of like very, very like middle of the road actress. But when I saw her on that, I was like, I thought she was just some old lady. And I'm like, this fucking old lady, dude, I don't know where she's been, but she's fucking on the mark. And then I found out it was Roseanne's sister in the show.
So, you know, I like Jack Nicholson quite a bit. Mm-hmm. But I've also wondered, like, you know, I liked him in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but I'm like, I really like old Jack Nicholson, you know? Like, I really like the older, like, the Departed Jack Nicholson. Like, that to me is, like, one of his best roles.
Oh, you like him elderly, not older material, the newer material. Okay. I've never seen Departed still.
You're missing out, man. You really are. Like, that's one. It's based off a Japanese TV show, so it was already kind of something else that then Scorsese put together into a film, and it's a great film. Like, it's totally rewatchable. Like, it's I mean, I can't praise it enough. But anyways, I think to me that's one of Jack Nicholson's best parts. And I wonder, like, whenever I'm watching actors today, I'm like, are they going to become a really good old actor, or are they just, this is their prime? And, you know, do they age well, or do they age out of acting? You know, shit like that.
Yeah. Well, Roseanne's sister, I don't know, man. That's like the role for her. I don't know if all of a sudden she's a great actress, but I think she nailed that. John James says, Gein only killed 2 people. He wasn't a serial killer. He was a grave robbing necrophiliac weirdo. He's lame compared to Gacy and Dahmer, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, but that's just it. The 2 figure is there's only 2 confirmed murders by him.
Right.
I'm not an Ed Gein expert, but from that movie, he claims over and over again he does not remember the murders, including those 2. But those 2 they could pin on him. They knew it was him. They figured it out. The rest of them, they don't know. They said they were in the movie. They said that like the body parts was something like over 100 bodies or something like that, and it was only supposed to have been like 9 graves that he robbed. It was like a small number. I don't know. So I don't know how that all works out, how it all adds up. But they think there were probably more people that he killed. But Who knows? He was a fucking lunatic. But he was interesting as fuck. Interesting enough to inspire all the shit that came beyond him.
So they're saying dog shit about this new Tron movie. They're saying it's bad.
Tron?
Like, yeah, I liked the second one a lot. A lot of people do, but and I still say the second Tron movie was probably like one of the best 3D movies I've ever seen, and that's what they're saying about the third one is it's great in 3D, but no story. Like, you know, they abandoned any concept that was into, so everything about it just seems like Disney ruined it. Like they
well, I don't know, man. I'm not going to prejudge, but let me say I really don't understand why people like Jared Leto.
Yeah, they
even
actually
in Blade Runner. Like anyone could play these roles that Jared Leto is getting, and I don't find them to be that interesting. But the trailer, Shane, with that fucking flying thing coming out into like New York, whatever. I was like, yeah, that's badass.
Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying all the special effects and everything are good, and they're saying it looks great in 3D, which it probably does. So, like Tron Legacy, when they were doing like the arena stuff, they would go on different platforms, and but the platforms were like transparent. So the 3D, you're like looking. You're looking at bottom floor of that guy looking up at something moving above him on a transparent glass thing above him. It was just really cool and worked. So I don't know. I'm excited I'll probably go watch it. I'm like, why couldn't it be a good story? Like I'm like, what's the point? I don't know. It's like Disney abandoned this when they got Marvel, so it's like they kind of had a hit sort of with Tron 2, and they should have just been doing this anyway. So I'm just kind of like, all right, you guys dropped the ball. You didn't get any of the characters back from Tron 2, and I guess this is just its own movie. Like, so it. Not that I'm that invested in the story, but
wait, no, Jeff Bridges?
No, Jeff Bridges is in it, but
okay.
This is still supposed to be its own movie. So it's just like they had that Oppenheimer guy, Cillian Murphy was he had an appearance in Tron Legacy as like the new bad guy. So they had him signed up for the movie at one point before Disney just said, nah, fuck it, we don't want to do anything with Tron now that we have Marvel. This is just weird. It's just I mean, and it sucks to make this movie and it sucked. It's like I'm Tron is unique in a way visually, like, you know, like Aliens has its vibe you expect from it. You know, Tron has, you know, its color effects and stuff. It's usually always pretty interesting to at least look at. So to me, it's like refreshing, you know, like, and it just sucks that the movie sucks.
Yeah, I'm in my house now. Shane, it's getting cold out there.
I don't want it to be cold, buddy.
1 sec. I'll be back on camera in a second. I'm getting into my living room here.
Yeah, Aliens, Woden shot, and quit your bitching. You're over here having your period in the chat. Buck up, buckaroo.
What? What's Woden shot doing?
Crying, having menstruating.
Shane, I got this absolute Swamp Thing book. Did I tell you that came? I don't know, but I pulled it out, man, and that cover is awesome. It's like there's a texture. It feels like moss.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Absolute Swamp Thing.
Oh,
I ordered it, and I got it. And the cover feels like moss.
Woden shot, you were not hurt. Stop it.
Might be.
Stop crying. He checks everybody's eyes out, and in 1 minute somebody scratches his back. He acts like he's hurt and wounded, and his wings needs mending, and all this bullshit. It's like, man,
I gotta throw my cat out of my seat.
Get real. It's time to get real, Woden shot. Let's go.
Watch out, Arthur. Watch out, buddy.
Disassociated. What the fuck does that even mean?
Did you hear my cat meow? I hit him with the
Yeah.
electroshock.
And now that's a YouTube trending thing, evidently.
Yeah. Just kidding. It was me. All right. I'm back.
Oh, God.
Whew. These glasses are killing me. I need my other glasses. I don't know where they're at. Let's look at these books. I'm going to look at these books.
I'm still going to go watch Tron this weekend, but I'm going to watch it in 3D.
There you go. Yeah, watch Tron in 3D. IMAX. Do they have it IMAX? This book right here.
Woden Shot says Mandy unfollowed you. I mean, fuck. Woden Shot, get over it, buddy. Put some dirt in it. Man up.
It feels fuzzy, Shane.
Yeah.
You know, like those old hardcover books? How they feel.
Is that the
fuzzy?
Alan Moore stuff, or is that the Bernie Wrightson stuff?
What is it? Forget. Bernie Wrightson. I flipped through it, Shane. I haven't read it, but I can appreciate it. I guess it's not Dale Keown or anything.
It probably did send a message, Woden Shot. Go fuck yourself. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, Woden Shot.
A lot of times, Swamp Thing looks kind of dopey in the face. That's what I think, Shane. But it's all right. I'll give it a deeper look through at some point. I want to open up this other one that I haven't opened up, Shane.
All right. So that did have the Bernie Wrightson stuff, or it didn't?
Yeah, it was Wrightson. This is Gustave Doré. This is what Shant recommended I get. I think it was Shant. It was you or Shant? I thought it was Shant. So I haven't opened it yet. Still in the plastic. I don't have anything to open yet. My nails aren't long. Come on. If I had a knife, this would be no problem. Jeremy Verse says it was Shant. Thank you. And this is just like some nice line work, I think. I don't get a lot of books like this, like just kind of artsy stuff.
Like fag books? You don't get a lot of fag books?
I get a lot of fag books. Yeah, it's nice, but it's just kind of scenery. God, you can't see any of this on here, can you?
Sure.
No. Oh well. Yeah, it's just a lot of or I don't know. It's not. Is it all pen? There might be some wash on there or something, ink wash. Looks nice though. Yeah, ooh, look at you. All your little tiny hatch lines. Building out all this texture. Yeah. Okay. That's better. That's cool. Some of this stuff is really dark. I don't know if it was all done in black and white or if it was originally line art that was colored over and then turned back to gray. That's how some of it reads. Ooh, look at this. I don't know if you can look at it. I should go upstairs or something. No, because I'm not going to be on here that long. I'll have to show you guys Gustave Doré. But if you're going to get an art book, man, some of this stuff's really good, though. If you're going to get an art book, I guess you could get this. And get that Franklin Booth guy. Get one of his books. This is the guy that inspired Silvestri. So probably a lot of other people. I don't know. But I don't know a lot of other people. There you go. All right. Review's over.
That was a good review.
Thanks. Oh, he engraved those? Really?
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is engraved back then. etching or woodcut
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, like old school shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, well, it was the only way they could print things. Like, so they'd roll the ink on and then print it, you know.
Yeah. I'd have to see a oh, you inspired Wrightson too? Okay. I'd have to see like a YouTube video or something on how they go through the process of making a plate, I guess. For printing those images. Because it seems like it'd be a living hell to make one. But maybe it's not as hard as I think it is. Maybe there's a little trick to it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Franklin Booth learned from Dore? Or is that Dore?
Yeah, Dore's the one that did the Dante's Inferno illustrations. They're pretty famous, the Dore stuff. Yeah, I think Dore is a lot better than that guy. I think he did some Don Quixote drawings.
Wait, you think this Dore guy is better than Franklin Booth?
Yeah.
I'll have to open him up. Maybe I'll do that on a review stream or something. Check him out. Booth has been on my bookshelf for a while, gathering dust. So maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, Shane. Maybe I'm not as interested in Franklin Booth as I thought.
Probably not.
Yeah. Anywho, what have you been up to today, other than being sick? You should have lied in bed and watched Ed Gein like I told you to.
I'm trying to I don't know, get some shit together, like around the house and stuff. I don't know, like we got a storage unit, but I have yet to get shelves to put in it and move some stuff over to it.
Wait,
so
in what?
I want to get some shit out of my garage. I got a storage unit, but I haven't gotten the shelves. I need to go over there.
Why do you have a storage unit, Shane? Don't you have a whole house?
Yeah, but we have some overstocked books I just don't want sitting in my garage.
Oh, you don't have property to build a shed or anything?
I don't know. We have like a small backyard. I don't really feel like heating up the yard, really.
Yeah.
Because we have, it's weird. I have more of a front yard than a backyard. Like it's just the way the property line is and everything. So I'd rather not do that. But at one time because we want to redo our deck, it's like I could redo the deck and make a room up under the deck because it's just a deck that overhangs the house. There's nothing up under it. But I don't know. That's a lot of construction, a lot of work, and I just don't feel like putting the money in to do it and stuff. Like I don't know. It's like adding on to the house like that and stuff. Like it's just a lot. So I gotta get some shelves and move some stuff over because I'd like a little bit more space in the garage for the anatomic stuff to come in.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Just like, hey, that's a waste of money to have storage unit. But if you don't have room, you don't have room. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, I don't know. Not a lot I can do with it.
Yeah. Now I am paying for half of a storage unit, matter of fact, but that's out in New Jersey with Mark Polton. Because he did fulfillment for Shift 5.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You know what I'm talking about.
Shane, I just put a movie in. Well, that's because it's states away from me, Shane. When I was doing fulfillment, I just put it in my garage. Shane, you get 3 guesses to guess what I'm watching right now. No, 1 guess.
Superman?
Wrong. Superman.
That's what I just said.
Oh, you're right. Superman. Why not, Shane? Why can't I just be happy? Do I have to justify everybody else's feelings and not watch Superman.
You know, they're saying now that movie didn't make a profit.
Wait, weren't they saying that when it first came out?
Yeah, but something like it made, like they paid, I don't know if they paid 250 million and made 230 million or something like that. Like I don't remember the numbers, but it was just a
I
little
think it
bit
was 300 and something domestic, wasn't it? Profit, or how much it made. See, that's like a tricky thing, because part of that goes right to theaters, though, right? When they say that it made 300 million, it didn't really make it. It made maybe what, half of that or something.
Yeah, and you can't get
or does that discount the theaters take?
Well, the other problem is the overseas stuff. They don't really get 100% of the money, right? Like they only get like a portion of it. Let me try to figure out where. All right, so
John sees himself as Superman? No, not at all.
Forbes' new reporting on Superman indicates that it did not make a profit in theaters. This meant that $125 million number the trades used was residuals and accounting tricks. As has always been the case in Gunn Superman, it did good enough, but it's a far cry from a hit, and that's a fact. Okay, anyways, so even going with the 308 million before taking the other expenses into account, Superman's net falls below the 350 million Warner Brothers spent on the production of the film and marketing. They spent $350 million on that movie.
I don't know. That seems like a lot for something with almost no cast. Like,
yeah,
no big names except for Nicholas Holt, I guess. Holt.
Yeah, and I'm hard pressed to call him a big attraction to film.
Yeah, you're not gonna pay him top fucking dollar because he's not like a huge box office draw. Like, it's not like, oh man, the next Nicholas Holt movie's coming out. everyone run out there. Yeah,
that's something
maybe they pay him a
Hollywood.
couple mil. I don't know.
Yeah, Hollywood's really got to get out of this. Fucking every movie's cost is this much. I understand marketing and all this, but like, I mean, it's like, I mean, they're just like, well, I guess you could say COVID, but they're like one epidemic away from going under. You know, like you know, it's like that's just dangerous. Like, I mean, I wouldn't sink that type of money into. I mean, pull back something. I mean,
yeah, I think James Gunn has at least said this about himself on numerous, maybe all his films. I don't know, but he prides himself that when he shoots, he's actually under budget. So whatever these things are budgeted for, he actually saves money, which is a good thing because he also has the tendency of recasting people in the middle of movies. You know how that happened with like Michael J. Fox and Eric Stoltz for Back to the Future? They filmed like, I don't know, half the movie with Eric Stoltz. And they're like, it ain't working, so they had to replace him. Apparently, James Gunn does that a lot.
Yeah.
Just replaces people. He's like, you're not working. We're going to replace you. So then he's got to pay for a whole new actor to come in and do that stuff, and the stuff is still under budget. So he prides himself on that.
Well, I mean,
yeah, I think it's a shame that they have to put so much money into these things, and then it's like, oh well, if it's not doing $600-700 million, people are gonna act like it's a failure.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I mean, it's just I don't know realistically what they're expecting. I mean, that there's things like streaming the movie, selling the movie, the merch, there's all that stuff that factors in that probably, it's profitable, but it's like, I've also seen that shit backfire right? Like there was like because I created like a lot of the Red Lanterns, except for Atrocitus. Ethan created Atrocitus, and the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie came out, and they had prototypes of these Red Lantern toys in a very popular Green Lantern cartoon show that was on at the time. They were going to start making toys. I mean, ratings were good, kids liked it. I was about to get paid a shit ton of money. The Ryan Reynolds movie comes out, and they can't sell those fucking movie toys and their own clearance at Walmart and all these stores because the movie sucks so bad that no store, that they were like, we're not ordering those Green Lantern cartoon toys. It's, and that killed the show, even though the show was had a really good rating. They would have continued the show, but they were like, well, if we can't make toys off this cartoon, then fuck it, we'll do something else.
Yeah, I wonder how the toys did for Superman. They had that monster.
Yeah. I see them every now and then because I have to go through the toy aisle with Terry. I see them, and it seems like they're moving. The McFarlane toys, though, they don't seem to be moving. But now that's what's interesting.
Right, McFarlane did some Superman toys.
Yeah, because he has the whole DC license, so he basically anything. Like he did the he did like the Michael Keaton toys and stuff like that. So he had a really good licensing deal with DC, which is going to be coming to an end pretty soon. But he did some. But that's what's interesting, kind of like the actiony toys for kids that Target made and stuff like that. Those seem to sell, but not the McFarlane toys where it's just like an adult toy that stands there. So it's kind of funny. It made me wonder if like the playability is actually something toys have forgotten that kids actually like.
Yeah, like the punch, and do things with their action figures.
Yeah, slime effects and stuff like that. So I don't know. But I don't know how well the stuff sells. I mean, I'm not seeing people when I walk around in stores wearing like Superman t-shirts and shit. Like, I'm not seeing that.
Oh, that's what I got to do. I got to go buy me a Superman t-shirt. Thanks for reminding me, Shane.
You're welcome.
I don't have one.
Well, it's coming in the mail for Christmas, buddy.
Oh, all right. Awesome. Hopefully, it wouldn't be awesome if it was like a sweater and that'd look more like his outfit.
Yeah.
Dude, Superman sweater. Perfect. I got to lose weight. I can't be a fat Superman.
That's gay, John.
The kids are gonna be looking up to me.
The kids, John. The kids are looking up to you.
I'm just saying, neighborhood kids, whatever. Whoever sees me,
you're setting an example.
Yeah, I'm wearing a sweatshirt out in public. People are like, "Oh, mommy, there's Superman. Oh, he got fat." You know what I mean? You can't do that. I'm set up for Christmas and for playing Santa, but not Superman.
I wonder if mall Santas get a lot of girls sitting on their laps.
Oh yeah, but they're fucking like 8.
No, I'm talking like probably like teenagers or like 18-year-olds. And I'm just saying 18 plus. You think that happens?
Not frequently enough to justify it.
They get to
if you're
TikTok
trying to go there for sexual gratification, don't.
Wouldn't that be awkward? You get some TikTok bitch, some OnlyFans bitch wanting a selfie on Santa's lap at the mall. You can't turn her down. And then right behind, after she's sitting there and making E faces and gooner faces and everything, right? She gets up and right there, like there's like a fucking line of kids waiting. That's fucking horrible. That's fucking horrible.
Here's the play, and I just figured this out. Like, if you're a single dude, overweight, you should dress as Santa Claus, but go to the bar. Everyone's out there having a good time, and it's all women that are 21 or older, and they all want to sit on Santa's lap. Dress as Santa, go to the bar. That's going to get you what you want.
All day long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably even some dirty girl that's always had a fantasy of getting with Santa,
Huh.
This is Arthur, who's flopping around here. He's a good kitty. He'll just plop down on my lap wherever I'm at. And I'll stay there. We'll just spread out, you know, every little fill every nook and cranny.
I swear to God, I went to a doctor and they're like, you know, like how long you had that cough? I'm like 4 days. Doctor listened. She's like, yeah, take cough medicine. I'm like, God, fucking bitch. It's like, I'm like, you gonna write me up? So she was like, no, it's just over the counter. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, does anybody do their job anymore? Can you not use your cure staff, your voodoo to rid me of this cough?
Anciano says, pussy always falls on John's lap. Kang. Appreciate that. Oh, were people super chatting? Did I miss this? Oh no, I think I got all these. What is this? We need to shock Anna and Mandy whenever they go off. Yeah, no shit. Those girls are fucking the worst, dude.
That would be great if we could like put shock collars on one another on stream. But see, the buttons, I mean, they're not going to work from another state. But could you imagine if we had shock collars on each other for a stream, and like we do like Star Trek trivia, and whoever doesn't get the answer gets shocked?
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd actually be worth it there. It's not just sadistic. It's just like it's part of a game. Christopher for 2 did that super chat about Anna and Mandy. Thank you for that, Chris. Rashman Taru for 2. Emperor Constantine ordered the creation of Nicaea, the Council of Nicaea. All right, there.
What the fuck type gay shit? That's what I mean. I love you guys, but then you guys will throw some geek shit down. That's really obscure. Whatever the hell they just wrote just then. I feel like I understand what they said, but it's still
the people that Constantine was the Roman emperor that put together the Bible. Like that Council of Nicaea, I think, were the ones that were in charge of kind of taking all these different written words and saying this is the one that kind of fits. This one works. This works.
Oh, I thought that was some Star Wars shit. Never mind.
No.
I thought I heard. I could have swore I heard Palpatine. I was like, what?
No.
I swear when you read it, I heard Palpatine. I was like, the fuck you guys in this Star Wars shit. I was like, holy crap. Take a day off.
Shane, it's about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
So he had wives in this and they didn't like that?
Oh, no. I think that's the Book of Enoch. I mean, it might be in other places. I don't fucking know, but I think that's what the Book of Enoch was saying. And Enoch, I think, is one of Noah's kids or grandkids. Might be a grandkid. I don't fucking know. But yeah, okay. Well, the New Testament. Sorry, Nick Clark. You said not the Bible, the New Testament. Yeah, the New Testament. The Jesus stuff.
So it's a good book or it's not?
Yeah. Rosh Matar for 2. Emperor Palpatine ordered the creation of Darth Sia. I think he's fucking with us now. Oh, Enoch is Noah's grandfather. Dumbass. Oh, okay. Sorry. See what I mean? Well, you gotta know your
shit. It goes deeper than Noah?
Yeah, well, apparently. I mean, Noah wasn't Adam. If it went deeper than Adam, that'd be some shit. But it might actually with the Watchers. I don't know. I don't know if that's is that pre-Eden? I don't know. I'd have to listen to that stuff fucking sober. I'm not about to do that, Shane. Because the only time I'm interested in that is when I'm high as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I listening to the other night? I don't know. Like on YouTube, I just usually listen to toy shit, like old toy shit or something. I don't know. I've been watching old Transformers because Terry started watching it. And we got into the part, she burned through like the first 2 seasons or whatever of Transformers, and then it just skips the movie. Thank God she doesn't see Optimus die because she loves Optimus. So they're in space, and I can tell her attention for the characters like Rodimus and all them, and them flying through space and shit, like has drastically dropped. Like now it's just, I never realized how much they were running on fumes when they
Wait, what dropped?
her attention to
Oh
it.
my gosh, Shane, don't use your kid to fucking just to shit on Rodimus Prime.
No, it's like they're in space, and the Junkions and Grimlock's there for some goddamn reason.
Wait, have you finished this movie now? Now that
No,
you're
the
nearly
movie.
50 years old?
No, the movie's not in the cartoon series. They allow you have to buy that separate. That's what I'm saying. Terry never watched the movie.
What?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let her see Optimus die.
Past the movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let her watch Optimus die.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, she's probably.
That's what I'm saying. She loves Optimus, and now she's perplexed why he's not in it.
Wait, when did that movie come out? 80 what?
That movie, Optimus dying, caused them to change. Was it Duke dying in G.I. Joe? He was supposed to die in the G.I. Joe movie, the Cobra Law thing, but because kids were so fucked up over Optimus dying, they just wrote that he went into a deep coma. You remember when Serpentor throws a fucking snake through his chest? That was metal as fuck. It was like he just grabs a fucking snake that's been there this whole goddamn time hanging around his neck, and the fucking thing turns into a staff, and he just chucks it right in his fucking heart.
Like Conan. Thulsa Doom.
Yeah.
Snake pulls it out, shoots the bitch.
Yeah, Duke was supposed to die, and then they just edited the audio on Scarlet saying, or Lady J, I can't remember the girl holding him. I always get them mixed up. That he just slips into a coma. But
that
technically,
would have been
he was
fucked up
supposed to
if
die.
he actually would have died.
Well, it would have, because his fucking brother's the one that was the fuck up that caused them to get in, because he was out trying to get his dick wet. Remember, he was standing post, and he was trying to fuck Jinx, so he abandoned his post. So then his brother dies, because that's his whole thing, is fuck up brother. Remember, he sends to Sergeant Slaughter to get whipped into shape.
I don't remember exactly. Yeah,
I watched that movie recently. I was surprised with how good and bad it is. Like the Cobra Law stuff is kind of hit or miss, because it's like they try to make up this backstory that Cobra was always there, and they were like this superior humanoid group that kind of was advanced and moved away from the primates or whatever, which then we became the humans.
All right, evolved from serpents, weren't they?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Because that's what Cobra Commander like devolved into, was a snake.
Like, ride that fence, Shane. What?
But if they would have killed Duke, I think that is like, it would have been kind of rough. But I mean, I think that's a huge reason why Transformers the movie was so good, was that Prime died. I mean, it's just like fucking that horse dying and never ending story. Like, would those have that much depth if those deaths didn't happen?
Okay, so here's where we're at. So Terry's watching the series, and the movie's not in the series. Like, I'd have to pop it in and be like, okay, watch the movie now, continue. So she skips all of a sudden Rodimus is there, and Ultra Magnus, and all these fuckers are in space now, and Galvatron. She doesn't understand. But she's still watching, but not quite as interested.
Hey, Shane, good job on confusing your kid.
It gets better, John. But what I forgot in saving her from watching Optimus die is there's the zombie episode of Optimus, where they come across a zombie Optimus.
Well, isn't there, like, they find his body on some floating graveyard thing or something? Yeah.
Yeah, so now she's watching this, and she's like, "Oh, there's Optimus." It's like, "Oh fuck, I forgot. That's the living dead Optimus." So it's like, and then in the end, guess what he does? I think he dies again. Like, so they bring him back just to kill him again, or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, so it's like I fucking, you know.
Wait, so in that continuity, does he stay dead then? I thought they brought him back. No.
No, at the end of that episode, he ends up back dead.
Nowhere in the series is he back alive.
I don't. Well, I mean, all right. So there's other series like
No, the original series.
I don't think so. No.
Huh. Okay. Well, anyways, you're confusing your kid, and I don't know, you probably should have held off on Transformers. I feel like she's watching it because you probably made her watch it.
I don't know. She's asking for it. I'm not even in the room with her.
Yeah.
She's actually watching it. Like I don't know what I tried to let her watch some of the Netflix ones, the CG ones, because they do have like Earth Spark and some shit for kids. And she really wasn't into it. And then I was just trying to rummage through something to pop on. I popped on Transformers and she was really interested. You would have to, I didn't really understand what captured us as kids until I looked at her face watching it. But so this is Transformers, no commercial to commercial, and the intro to commercial, you'd end up with like
the symbol.
No, not well, sometimes the symbol, but then there would be an Autobot like Jazz roll out and transform.
Okay.
You know, so if let's say if you have 5 minutes before you have the intro, then you have 5 minutes of robots transforming and whatever, right? Retransforming. And then you leave on a cliffhanger to commercial break, exit, outro, commercial break, intro with another transformer rolling out transform. Then you go back. It's like a constant attention span grabber. Like the shit is like if you watch that shit uncut, no commercials, it's like it's hard to peel your eyes away from it because like they're constantly changing camera angles or changing shape. And then you mix that in with the outro and the intro, and they didn't have the same one. Like you might see Jazz 1 minute, you might exit with Jazz, and you come back with, I don't know, Optimus for an example. I can't remember all of them. Like Triptychon, like is the dinosaur one is like in the new one now as one of the outros. Sometimes they're not even the main character that's doing this. It's just like as a kid, like it's like you're just like you can't look away because we're constantly changing shape or into a vehicle or this. It's very fast paced. Like I don't remember it being that fast paced. Like, but I was watching her watch it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is. Maybe I need commercials to mix into this. It's
Wait,
a
maybe
lot.
you got to sell her products.
No, well, because there's no rest for the mind.
If she's hooked on it, why do you need to put commercials in there?
Because I ingested it with commercials. I don't remember like zombieing out like she does to it.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like we had commercials cut into that shit. You
Yeah,
know?
it gives you a good chance to get up, stretch your legs.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like pure cartoon. I mean,
cocaine.
Well, I mean, and then I'm like, well, this was a perfect, not just toy commercial, but just a perfect cartoon for kids, like, you know, with attention span that get bored real easy because everything's constantly changing, you know? So I was just like, it's crazy. I never looked at it through that perspective before. And of course, she gets hooked on to certain characters and stuff. So, like kids do.
Oh, Mandy's in the chat going to bed. Good night.
What?
Mandy's in the chat. She said she's going to bed. I said, oh, good night.
Shane can't goon while watching Transformers, LMAO.
Call Me Text says you need to splice in some 9 Lives comic ad breaks. Oh yeah, make her think that you're famous. And have your own commercials running in between those bumpers.
Yeah, I mean it's I don't know. I just realized even the shit they make for kids today, it doesn't really compete. Like it's missing the formula. Like it's and the formula is there in the old cartoons, and it's funny because that's all they ever sell is the old stuff. You know, it's the only thing anybody really remembers. I mean, Hot Rod, I guess, sure, but you know, Optimus for sure.
Eric O'Sullivan said he's coming back from Queens of the Stone Age concert in Boston. It was a great gig. All right, awesome, man. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of them, but I like that one song. Oh, fuck, how'd it go? No one knows. Something like that.
Yeah.
And then what they do? Change their name and become a different band? Queens of the Stone Age, and then they became something else. All I know is they're like good friends with like Dave Grohl, and sometimes he drums for him. What's the new band name, guys? Let me know. Duke was supposed to die, but he was white, said Lethal Diva.
Yeah, there's that.
Queens of the Stone Age, and then they became, or maybe the lead singer went on and did a different thing. Does nobody know? Come on.
No, nobody knows.
No one knows.
The other thing that confused me, and I was confused as a kid, but there were like a shit ton of Insecticons. It wasn't just the 3, like they multiplied or something. And I thought they got along. They were just Decepticons, but then I remember them not getting along with the Decepticons, like they were their own thing, but they all have Decepticon symbols on. It's very confusing.
Yeah, but Dinobots kind of don't get along with the
yeah, but that's because they're retarded. That it's not because they don't get along, it's because they're retarded, John.
Crooked Vultures? That's not who I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm retarded.
I don't know. I maybe my kid self just remembers this shit different. I don't know. Really
Shane, I keep looking at all these circles in the computer console at Superman.
Uh-huh.
You know those little circle thing? Hold on, let me back this up.
Anyways, well, just tell me.
I'm going to tell you. Well, I'm going to show you first. Can I show you, Shane?
I don't know. Can you?
Look, that's Crypto.
Yeah.
In the deleted scene, Ultraman punches Crypto in the head to knock him out. All those circles, look. See them all?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I'm thinking, Shane, that we're going to see in Man of Tomorrow all those circles, because they're all on little pivots. They're going to realign, and they're going to form 3 circles in the shape of like a V. You know what that symbolizes?
Brainiac,
Shane. And I would say, oh my God, Brainiac. Look, the circles were there the whole time.
Yeah, they were. You're right.
James says such a boring film. Get out of here, James.
Yeah, James. All right, I'm gonna.
John, you care about the new Thundar the Barbarian coming out? A bunch of stuff announced the other day at New York Comic Con. Rob doing a cover.
Yeah.
They're doing a Thundar comic.
Yeah, and Rob's doing a cover. Which it looked, you know, like I don't know. I only saw like the dude's face. I didn't see the full cover.
Oh, they haven't shown the full cover yet?
I don't know. Maybe it's out there. I just didn't click on the article is all I'm saying. Like I just saw the thumbnail and it was like cropped in on the dude's face, Thundar. So I don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna go take some medicine though.
All right. Have a good one, Shane.
All right, bye.
Get better. See you. All right. Let's see. I think we got this all wrapped up here, guys. I think we do. What do we got here? No, I did that one. Anna, Mandy, Nicaea. We had a very deep conversations here. Highly intelligent chat. Elevating the conversations beyond boobies tonight. Proud of all you guys for making it through this. Guys, go on to mods, drop a link for Anatomic, Shane Davis's Anatomic, on 9lives.com or Indiegogo, please. Also, be sure to go out there, check out Black Riding Hood 2. Again, I suggest getting the one of the box tiers. There's a signature tier down there too, so consider that, guys. And women are a mistake, said Shot. That's LOL, so random. But I don't know. Mistake? I don't know. We need them, Otherwise, we'd all be homosexuals, gay vampires. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Anyways, so there we go. We made steak tonight. We turned it into a grill stream, into a couch stream. We watched the first half of Superman. We've had a kitty appearance, at least one kitty appearance. And, whatever. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys. I'm still waiting for my last box tier. What was the last box tier? This is the only box tier I've ever done. Oh, for a different campaign? Soren says, see you later, John. All right, see you guys. Where's Bronco when you need him? Condemn that bitch. Yeah. Look, man, what do you want? Blood? You want blood, Bronco? Is that what you want? All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate all of you. Have a good night. Go watch Who's Alive. Is Cecil alive? Go watch our friend Cecil. All right. Bye.
Put your hands up in